Howdy friends, it's Sunday, April 19th, 2020. I'm Seth Sumner, your city manager with your daily COVID-19 update. I'm standing here on this sunny, beautiful Sunday afternoon, again in Athens Regional Park, in front of the Layman Expo Center, the Layman building right here, where the Tennessee Department of Health, the McMinn County Department of Health, as well as nurses and help from the Tennessee National Guard just wrapped up COVID-19 testing for our area. We were able to conduct over 300 tests today, and it will take several days for those results to come back, but everybody that wanted to be tested was able to be tested. Nobody left here without being tested. But that is being wrapped up. The Tennessee National Guard, the nurses, all of the folks that were helping conduct this drive-through assessment center are just cleaning up and getting those tests out. They're being refrigerated. They're going to be shipped to labs so that they can be tested. And that report from today is going to be going to the governor, and then we'll be able to include the results from this in our information in the days ahead. I did want to show you talk about the Tennessee Department of Health is now today showing over 97,000 Tennesseans tested. We see that number skyrocketing in the last few days because of exactly this kind of activity right here, where we're doing these large drive-through assessment centers and able to test whoever wants to be tested for COVID-19. And that's important that we get those tests, that hopefully those show negative, and we make sure with that data that we know who is and who is not carrying COVID-19, and so we can make sure that the folks who test positive, that they're being quarantined so it doesn't spread any further. And that has really been how we've been so successful, especially here in Tennessee and in our area, with mitigating the transferal of COVID-19. That is because we are being tested. We know that we don't have it, and the folks that are testing positive are being quarantined for 2 and 3 weeks to make sure that they are recovered. We are here in McMinn County still showing only 6 COVID positive persons. 4 of those have fully recovered. For the state of Tennessee, there are 7,070 persons that have tested positive for COVID-19, and more of those are recovering. So we're noticing what we were so afraid of early on is stress on our hospitals, stress on our ICUs, and we have, it looks like, got past that surge, and we hope that all of this continues. There have been just a few more deaths, but nothing else like we were projecting. There's been less than 150 deaths, which is terrible. We don't want anybody passing away due to COVID-19. We don't want anybody sick. That's why it's so important that you and I are continuing to do what we've been asked by our governor, by the president, that we're being asked to do by doing our part by staying apart, socially distancing, making sure that we are being responsible and practicing good hygiene, and then we're staying at home. We're staying at home and limiting our trips, those necessary trips to the grocery store and to get toilet paper, which is hard to come by still right now. I hope nobody's hoarding it. If you're hoarding it, please share with your friends and neighbors, because it's hard to get toilet paper still right now. And so hopefully we'll be coming out of this in the weeks ahead. But this mass testing like we're doing is going to be very helpful in showing, hopefully improving the decline of this virus being shared and spread among our population. It continues to be important that we take care of our vulnerable population, new mothers, elderly, people with weakened immune systems. We want to make sure that we're taking care of those folks, that we're still getting the medicine, that we're still going to the grocery store on their behalf, that we're not coming in close contact with those persons, Let's keep that up. I think our success here in McMinn County with only having 6 COVID positive persons and 0 deaths is because of what you're doing day in and day out. You're being responsible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think it's been a tremendous success here today with the testing, with the mobile assessment center here, the drive-through. Folks were just driving up into the park, drove around the building into the sheltered area where there were teams waiting to test, and they were able to get folks out really quickly. So in 3 hours, over 300 people tested today. We continue here in McMinn County to do a tremendous job testing our population and continue to show very, very low infection rates. So great job, everybody. I'm going to go spend the rest of the afternoon with my family. I hope you're with your family and your close loved ones in your own house and enjoying this beautiful weather. Come out to the park, take a walk, go fishing. Have fun responsibly. Make sure you're not getting too close to other people. And I know you're doing that because our numbers show it. Great job, Athenians. May God bless you, and may God bless Athens. We'll see you back on the Daily Update tomorrow afternoon. Have a great weekend.